Well, let's talk a little bit about what went right with Long Beach, which is that we came out with our mentality of just competing first whistle to last whistle, and we had the energies where we needed it. The focus was there. The game plan was up to snuff. Guys knew what to do and when to do it, and then we ended up having the success that we know we earned. So we played at a high level consistently for that match. Um, I can't speak to whether they were ready for us. They were trying out some new lineups, which in the long term is going to probably benefit them, give them some more flexibility, different reps, different looks. And that's the flexibility that you can have when you come in at the number 3 or number 4 spot for the season, because they've earned that right to be at the top of the list. But we came out with the victory, which shows me exactly what our team's capable of. And it showed some of the guys that all the hard work that they're putting in, the growth from the technical, tactical, and emotional, they're getting better. There's no question. And we as coaches are proud of what they're doing. And that's becoming quite a bit of respect towards one another, which is great. The flip side of having such a younger team growing into this mentality is that sometimes after you have that euphoric high of beating a team that's much higher ranked than you, sometimes there's that mental letdown, which that's one of the pieces that we have to bridge. One of those things that we definitely need to address is that, listen, there's no easy matches in our league. There's none. Other divisions have easier matches where, yeah, you can sort of walk through it, but no. Northridge is a much more physical team than we've seen in the past, and they were just relentless in how they went about it. Do I look at them and say they are unbeatable? Well, I've never seen a team in my life that I thought was unbeatable. However, the demands is that on your side of the net, you need to substantiate who and what you are from the first whistle to the last whistle, and you need to compete for everything almost dogmatically in how you go about it. It needs to be maniacal that every ball deserves an effort. Every point is important. Every opportunity to touch it, you try to manage to the best of your ability. And when you have a big high, sometimes there's a letdown going forward, and that's what happened.
Who stood out to you so far? And obviously one of the key guys has been Lucas.
Yeah, Lucas has been playing great. I've subtly started nicknaming him our workhorse, which I can't think of too many other ways to say you're not only playing great, but you're sustaining a level of greatness. So I love what he's been doing. That's the player I think Lucas can be and should be for the rest of his career at USC. I believe he can sustain that high level throughout the rest of this year. And I'm pretty convinced that he thinks that too, which when you have that pillar of performance, and he's doing that, he's not doing that against one-on-ones all the time. He's doing that against guys who are paying attention to trying to stop it, and he's still having the success, which that's a testament to how good he's doing. So when you have a pillar performance like that, you know you can depend on, that means you're going to be competitive every single night. So the more guys we get that raise their game to that level, when we've had some performances, Andy Benish has been outstanding, Aaron Strange has had some great nights out too, and the more pieces of the puzzle that fall in and actually perform at that high level, the more dangerous we get.
Well, you mentioned the schedule not being easy. There really aren't any easy matches the rest of the way, but you have Santa Barbara, UCLA coming up. So what do you want to see from your guys improvement-wise coming off the Northridge game?
Well, I'm told that USC believes in excellence, which tells me that no matter how good we are or how bad we are or where we are, we're going to be playing as if that's their best match of the year. So everybody comes in against SC and gives us their best. That's just part of the deal, which fine. Let's embrace that competitiveness. Let's get comfortable with it, and let's find ways to overcome it. Santa Barbara, they've always had a high volleyball IQ. They play tremendous defense, and they're physical. They just take big swings every single opportunity they can. So it's a style of volleyball that we're just going to have to overcome. And then we go against number 2 UCLA, who, again, they've earned the right to be the number 2 team. So we can go and compete. Do I think they're unbeatable? No. I saw them compete, and were they clicking? No. They were trying different lineups and doing different things. But I think we can go in there and make a game of it, and I absolutely believe we can win that game.